In this video, we talk about traceability in system test. Traceability of artifacts is a key concept of system test. It ensures that every document, from specification to test case, and every other test activity around it is linked to each other. This allows to trace the origin and resulting documents. Traceability in the end provides visibility, accountability, and control within the work of system test. Path is from requirement to test case. Every requirement should have at least one test case linked to it. And on the other hand, every test case should have a requirement linked. This bidirectional linkage allows for forward and backward traceability. A linkage between requirement and test case has to be done explicitly. But besides that, there are implicit linkages given by the structure of the test artifacts. You have test sets where test cases are contained and therefore also linked. And then you have a test plan or a test execution plan that also contains test cases. And of course, there are also issues that are created resulting from testing. And it is very beneficial to also link the issues to the test cases. Beyond that, all artifacts within the project can be in relation of some kind to each other. This can be reflected by a linkage in the system as well to support the project and especially the issue management. However, it always depends on how much organizational load a project can afford and also want to lean into. The benefits are very clear. It allows to ensure that all requirements are tested so that a test coverage is ensured and can be checked. Also, for the impact analysis, you can identify which tests are affected by a requirement and vice versa, of course. It also improves the transparency by insight and for communication. In the defect analysis, it helps for the issue handling when in the system test management, all issues are linked to each other. And it can be even that specific regulatory compliances require traceability. Traceability is supported by some kind of tool. And technically, it should be a feature by the test management system. Here is an example, you see Jira. This tool could also enable further data evaluation based on the linkage. And there are different kinds of linkages that the tool can support. For example, for test cases, you can have a tests and tested by linkage. Or for issues, for example, you can have duplicates and is duplicated by. Beyond that, there are others as shown here, or even further ones.